her?
Her slippers.
Oh shit, that tarantula just fucking playing with my ass hair as I get here. This is very tight. We're in the cave off the coast of Bermuda. And the cool thing is, I actually had to contort my body down to the size of a fucking pistachio to get in here. Put my left ear in my ass. I could actually hear my farts before they even came out. And I think it's important to hold your breath because of the argon leak. But at 7 p.m. when this whole place floods, I'm gonna have to get out.
What year was America great?
When it was founded.
Except for the slavery stuff.
Except for the slavery stuff, you know?
I think we were probably our strongest immediately post-World War II.
So around the 1950s?
Yeah, mid-40s, 50s.
I mean, I think the 50s was great other than, you know, segregation and women's rights.
Look, we could sit here and paint negative faces of all times in America.
Correct.
Today I got reminded that white people too could internalize hatred against their own culture. I was busy doing neurodivergent shit, i.e. procrastinating, when suddenly a daunting question hit me like a rock. I wonder if there's a name for the yodeling technique that the Cranberries' vocalist uses in the song Zombie. So I typically typed in Google and quickly found out that yes, it is related to keening or queener, however you pronounce that in Irish. And apparently it's a wailing sound that was traditionally used at funerals to mourn the dead. It is also the sound that the banshee, obviously spelled like this in Irish, makes to herald the death of a family member in Irish folklore. So obviously it adds a whole new layer of depth to one of my favorite rock songs. As a child, I genuinely thought that Dolores O'Riordan was black because I associated that singing technique to African singing traditions. And it's also eerily similar in name and in sound to Norwegian culling. So I was deep down that archaic and primitive as the way those Irish dudes regard their own traditions now. Decolonize your mind.
Do you feel that? Do you feel the poison coursing through your veins? You see, I told your brothers and your sisters that if they ever showed their faces around my domain again, that they would face a fate much like you are experiencing right now. I thought that I had sent a message, but apparently that message fell upon deaf ears and blind eyes, and now here the two of you lay, dying in the face of an overlord who does not respect you enough to put you out of your misery.
Okay, so after you, they'll vote 2, and you'll go up, you'll say stop it. See, I know we would not do that, but I do want to ask you that. Oh, interesting. Oh, well, I'll be sure to ask. I'll let you know.
So the lip reading on this is absolutely on point, but I'm going to use this to make a real point about politics, and it's one that I've made many times before, which is that these politicians are playing a game. If AOC was on CNN or MSNBC, she would never give off the impression that she would even give Matt Gaetz the time of day, let alone have a civil conversation with him where they're clearly talking like just normal work colleagues. And he's doing the same thing. This speaker vote fiasco has turned the cameras onto the actual House of Representatives in their day-to-day, and we can see that it's a lot different from what happens when they get in the media and in the newspapers and start getting at each other's throats. These people know what they're doing. They're friends with each other. At the very least, they respect each other, but they get on TV and they try to convince you that they're the furthest thing from Matt Gaetz or the furthest thing from AOC, and they represent you, but that's not true. Politicians, they're playing a game. Please remember this.
Oh, you look so handsome. Oh, thank you, baby. Wow. You look so nice. Sharp, Mama. Wow, you look great, baby. Wow. You like your suit? You like it? Oh. You look amazing. You ready to walk me down the aisle? You good? You gonna cry? You need a nap? Oh, okay. It's okay. I love you.
You can hug mommy.
Yeah, give her a hug.
Love you. Happy tears? You promise? You promise? Oh, baby. Love you so much. We gonna do this. You gonna make me cry. See, I've been doing good all day. I love you so much.
Why there's that many black people in China？ 嘿，当然了，哎，过来，看，他们说这啥意思呀？然后说中国人过来，等一下，哎呦，这啥意思？
啥情况？我操！
哎，是啊，真是的啊！下次不要说这样了，我告诉你啊。
All right, I shouldn't be saying this. I shouldn't be telling you this, okay? This is like when the magicians go on TV and they spill the beans on how the magicians do their secrets and they're ostracized by the rest of their community. But I'm going to tell you some things about dentistry that no one wants to tell you. So, first thing I'm going to tell you is how to get some painless injections. And that's the worst part of dentistry. Worst part of for the patient? Yeah, like top 3, getting injections done, right? So check this out. In dental school, they teach us a method that's super effective that nobody does. Everyone kind of abandons it because it's really tedious for the dentist and like maybe a little uncomfortable. It just like is time consuming and annoying for the patient to do, so they don't do it. Just jab and go. My second, third year dental school, they taught me the fireman cradle. All right. So this is what it is. Okay. Patient puts their hand in a cupping shape. Okay. And they dangle their arm off the side of the chair. All right. In that cupped hand, the dentist is going to place his testicles. Okay. Gently. Okay, and they're going to hold that there, all right? And they're going to squeeze or twist commensurate to the level of discomfort that they're feeling. It's not to hurt, it's to alert. That's what I was taught. It's not to hurt, it's to alert, okay? Very important part of that. And they're going to squeeze, and that's going to let you know, oh, maybe I'm going too fast. I'm going to slow that down, make it a little bit less. And it's awkward at first, yeah, but it does get you to the point where you're getting really good at injections and doing nearly painless injections. Now I know what you're thinking. What about female dentists? Or, 2023 speak, dentists that don't have testicles. That's more accurately put, right? There was a female analogous method taught. I think it went by the name of the dromedary finger punch. In some schools, it might have been the dromedary finger pinch, and I don't know that there's a distinction clinically between what was done, but essentially it serves the same purpose as just holding the dentist accountable to the patient, making the patient feel more safe and less vulnerable because it's a mutualistic type of like, we're in this together type of situation. Now, if you go to the dentist and you're like, give me the fireman's cradle, or the dromedary finger punch, they're probably gonna act like all aloof, like they don't know what you're talking about, all right? You just tell them, Dr. Brady told me. Dr. Brady spilled the tea on dental injections. I know what I'm talking about. Give me the fireman's cradle. And then enjoy the rest of your dental visit. Gracias a Dr. Brady. Peace.
Can you check me?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah, you're good, honey.
Can you check me?
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Can you check me?
Of course. You're good to go, baby. Can you check me?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're good. Can you check me?
Of course.
Oh, you're good to go.
Could you check me?
Yes, of course.
This is the darkest shade of the brand new Essence Foundation in 2023. This is shade 200 Cocoa. This is shade 200 Cocoa, 190 Espresso, and 180 Mahogany. I actually got these sent to me in PR, which is honestly kind of crazy. I opened the package, I was kind of confused. I was like, oh, maybe they just sent me the wrong shades, like this is an error. And then I looked online. Shade 200 Cocoa is literally the darkest shade. Essence is known to be super affordable and super easy to access. Girls have recently been raving about this foundation and I'm just kind of shocked. Tone inclusivity is actually literally the bare minimum. People with dark complexion should be able to walk into a store and find affordable complexion products that actually have a good complexion range, because girl, this is shade 190 Espresso and this is shade 180 Mahogany. It is 2023 and tone inclusivity is the bare minimum. Coming out with a new complexion product and this being your range, the deepest you go, is very questionable. Do better, girls.